welcome to No Movies in Hell. I'm Chris Geiger.
I'm LaQuaw Scott, and today we are reviewing Love Lies Bleeding.
Kristen Stewart, Ed Harris. How can you go wrong?
Yes, written, directed by Rose Glass. Also has Katie O'Brien in it, who I recognize from The Mandalorian.
Oh.
So I
Now
was like, wait, she looks familiar. Oh, she's in The Mandalorian.
what else has Rose Glass done?
I don't know, or at least, it hasn't been anything that I've seen.
Okay. This didn't get a lot of press.
I feel like it got press for different reason. Like, yes, it is a very quiet
Not a lot of
film.
promotional. Like, I didn't
Yes.
see any advertising for it. I would have thought Kristen Stewart, you get
And,
some.
oh, yeah, like a late night talk show. No,
Yeah. So, anyway, it was interesting.
I would have to say this is a very A24 film. It's like some comedy, a lot of drama, some horror, a thriller. There are probably some spoiler alerts in this review. I think I like this film. It's very different. It's just so different. It's like, it's set in the late 80s. It's like bodybuilding. It's also vengeance, but then it almost like it has like kind of Quentin Tarantino plot where, something goes left and then it just gets really gory or just really weird. And then it goes into surrealism and whoa, that's really weird. And some of like the shots of the up close shots of the muscles and stuff like that, where everybody's kind of like, well, at least, the crowd that I saw it with, they were just like taken aback by some of the things that happened.
Right. I did think it was interesting. I would say it's good, interesting, but I
Yeah.
don't know that I would say the movie itself I would classify as good.
Mm.
Some of the dialogue was terrible.
Oh yeah, the dialogue is very terrible. There's certain points where like Kristen Stewart says stuff, and I'm just like, what?
And I did like the final scene though. She's given that choice, right? Like, so in the movie, it seems like she's turned away from kind of some bad decisions she's made in her past. But then at the very end, she's given a choice as to whether or not she's a good person or a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. So I like that last scene. But I was watching it. It's at certain point, it wasn't a long movie, but at certain points, I
Oh
just
no,
looked at my watch because I was like, this is when,
it seems long.
how much longer can this possibly be?
Yeah, but I feel like it's very dense with things that were happening. Like the story progressed, which is good, but
Yeah.
there are a lot of things that are happening at the same time. The pacing is really, really well thought. Like it's very dense, and you quickly get a lot of the nuances too. So even like with Kristen Stewart's character, Lou's sister, and then the dad, and then that there's kind of like this tension within the family. And then it's also you have this family running this town seemingly. And then you get an outside stranger and you don't know their backstory. But then it's seemingly like towards the end, it kind of comes out that this person, is running away from a bad situation that they might have caused. The dialogue or the relationship between Kristen Stewart's character, Lou, and her dad, Lou Sr., and his fascination with bugs. Like, it's so A24. It's like the most weirdest, nuanced. Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm glad I saw it. I don't know if I would say it was a good movie, but I'm glad I saw
You would never see it again.
it. Let's go to the slides. We were very close.
Yeah, we were. I like the cinematography in this. There's certain shots where I think they were kind of like the surrealism shots of Katie O'Brien's Jackie character being big. But then it was like kind of in this space of like, I was thinking of like, was it like the 50-foot woman? And it gets to that point, spoiler alert, where it's kind of like she has this experience and it's out of body and she's taking control. I thought that was pretty cool, especially when it's set against like the evening sky and stars and stuff like that. Yeah, I liked kind of like the nighttime feel of this film and like how a lot of things like happen. And I like the hair and makeup. I mean, it was of the time. It's late 80s, 1989 to be specific. And that was an era for bodybuilding, fitness, aerobics, jazzercise. Like, I don't know how these people did it. Well, I guess we know how these people. Would I recommend this? If I would say if you like other A24 films, oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess this up. The Green.
It was the Green Knight, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, yep, The Green Knight. I would say I wouldn't equivocate it to this, but I would say like the surrealistic moments, the storytelling, and kind of like this venture revenge is very similar. So plot, it's kind of similar to it, but then also it being very fantasy is very similar. And I categorize The Green Knight as a very A24 film.
I would recommend it to someone similarly to you. Like, I think you should, if you like this type of movie, then get it into your viewing schedule. But if you don't, then no. Also, I feel like from a hair and makeup perspective, I love Ed Harris. This is maybe the worst I've ever seen him look.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't have to say maybe. This is the worst I've ever seen him look. It was shockingly bad. I didn't think he could look this bad. So I guess if that were the point, good work.
He really sold it.
Yeah. Do you have anything to plug in this episode?
More films. There's lots of stuff that's come out. Immaculate, Alex Garland's Civil War. So yes, lots of movies on the way. How about you?
I am going through Criterion, racing through because there's a bunch of stuff leaving at the end of the month that I'm trying to get. So I did a James Gray double feature this weekend. I saw The Yards and We Own the Night. So double Mark Wahlberg and Joaquin. They were great. I also watched The Killers, like the old version. My goal is to watch all. I think there are 3 versions. So my goal is to watch all 3 of them just to see how they're different. We'll see how far I get.
Very cool.
Yeah. And Exhuma was playing at AMC 25, which is a Korean movie. We haven't seen a Korean movie at AMC in a while. So it was good. I don't normally like horror movies, but they did a good job with this one.
Okay.
We'll see. There's a lot of horror movies out right now, and there's more coming. There's there's Abigail.
Oh my.
And there's The Last Omen, and Immaculate is out now. And I feel like it's a weird time for horror movies. Like the spring. It
used to be summer, and then they just front loaded it to spring. Oh yeah, Late Night with the Devil.
Oh yeah, Late Night with the Devil. Another one.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it used to be summer horror movies, and now blockbusters are during the summertime. So,
yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you.